Today you are going to learn how to draw a blue dog inspired by the blue dogs of the artist George Rodrigue. Then you are going to add your own twist, colors, designs, and drawings, as well as a background to your blue dog to give it your own special mood. Here we go. When you begin drawing your blue dog, make sure you write your name and class code on the back of your paper. You will be drawing in pencil, not Sharpie. I'm drawing with Sharpie just so that you can see. And you are going to start drawing your blue dog by putting your hand at the top of your paper and making a dot right below it. And where this dot is where the top of your blue dog's nose is going to be. So you're just going to make a little zigzag line. Then you are going to make his nose kind of looks like a vase. So you make a diagonal line in, and then you're going to curve back out to make a rounded bottom. Okay, so that is his nose. Now to make, or that's his snout. Now to make his nose, you can make like a U shape. You don't have to fill it in because you'll do that later on. And then just the bottom of his mouth, another U shape right there. Now, to make the top of your dog's head, it's going to be a sad face. If you wanted to, you could also draw some zigzag lines to show your blue dog's fur. Then you need to make some triangles for ears. And again, when you make your ears, you could kind of make them zigzag to show that texture in your dog's ears. So I got my two ears, and then inside them you're going to just make a smaller triangle. Okay. Then you are going to be connecting your ear to your dog's chin. So I'm going to curve out and then bring it back in. Curve out and bring it back in. Next, we'll just draw two simple circles for eyes with a dot inside. If you want to draw some lines to show expression, you could do that as well. Then you will draw your blue dog's body, and that's just going to be a curve going down to the bottom on each side. If you wanted to draw a collar, or if you wanted to include his paws at the bottom here, you could do that. I'm just going to show that they're going off the paper here. Once you are done drawing your blue dog, then you get to decide where it is going to be. So you need to sketch in a background. So this blue dog that I drew is at the beach, so I added, maybe he went to Hawaii for vacation, so I added sunglasses, a flower, a lei, a swimsuit, and water and the beach in the background. This one is wearing a tie and just has patterns in the background. This one is playing basketball because that's my favorite sport. So it has a jersey and a basketball, a sweatband, and even a scoreboard behind him. So think of where you want your blue dog to go and draw something in the background to go along with that. Then once you are done drawing in pencil, you're going to take this paint marker or a bingo dauber to make your lines really nice and dark black. So you're going to go and trace over every line. And if you need to, you can kind of press your bingo dauber down on a piece of cardboard to get the ink flowing. You're never squeezing it, you're just pushing like you would normally draw with any other marker. So I'm going to now go over my lines with my paint marker. And you need to be careful not to get your hand or your clothes in it, so make sure you roll your sleeve up because this ink is very, very permanent. I'm not pushing very hard. I'm drawing like I would with any other marker. Now, if for some reason you make a boo-boo with this, you're going to have to keep going and make it work. So if I got a big blob of ink somewhere, I would maybe turn that into a spot and my blue dog would have spots. You need to make it work so that we're not wasting paper, and sometimes when we make a mistake it can turn into something really cool. So I'm tracing over every line. Over here I kind of have really, really wet ink, so make sure that if that happens you're not smearing it or smudging it or lifting your paper up because then it could drip. Okay. And if it's really dry, also let me know and I can help you out with that. Okay, so then you would also trace over any lines in your background as well. And every pencil line should be done with your paint marker. When you're done, make sure the lid goes on it, and we take care of that. Again, if you have those little spots of ink, do not lift your paper up.